top-notch America, I'm Sophia Montgomery. Here's the news going on in the country. Amtrak keeps trying to push National Train Day towards themselves. I give them a piece of my mind to get them back on track. An average citizen tows an out-of-gas school bus filled with children off the local grade crossing. Washington raises the debt ceiling. Apparently they wanted some more headroom. First off tonight, now that Congress can relax about the debt ceiling, Obama is working with Amtrak's head of marketing for more awareness about the 3-year-old holiday, National Train Day. Its original foundation in 2009 was to commemorate the completion of the 1869 Transcontinental Railroad. Then, in 2011, the holiday served as a celebration for Amtrak's 40th anniversary. That year, all the major passenger rail hubs of the country held train-related festivities, such as train-themed cakes, model train exhibits, and unveilings of environmentally friendly locomotives. Unfortunately, all these activities were only entertaining for an hour or two, until the audience realized that the only reason why they were still there was to take advantage of the discounted train tickets, tossing the festivities aside. Once the Amtrak Marketing Committee realized the flukes in their system, they stopped all the fun shenanigans and got down to business in order to honor the original purpose for the holiday. Now the task has worked its way up to Washington, D.C., as a way for both the White House and Congress to come together, politics aside, so that the citizens realize just how vital rail travel and history has been and is to this country. Today, several months later, we go to our mobile television studio in order to see if the up-and-coming NTD goals for next year are on track to reaching the average household.
Are you aware of what the second Saturday in May is?
The second Saturday in May. Cinco de Mayo? I have no idea.
I don't know, I think it's around that time, but actually it's a National Train Day. If you were needed in Los Angeles tomorrow and you're here, how would you get there?
Well, I would fly.
How about Chicago?
Airplane.
Okay. General conversation, and you hear the word train come up. What's the first thing that comes to your mind?
I love trains.
Really?
I've taken trains all over the world. In the East Coast, where there's a terrific need between Washington and Boston.
Yeah.
And particularly Washington and New York.
Yeah.
Which I love that train.
Yeah,
I love it. Taken it many times.
I agree with you. It's a great train.
I do like to see trains pass the crosswalk, and I think they're a good benefit for society.
Let's say you stumble upon a parking lot. In that parking lot are 10 full-size SUVs and pickup trucks. Please get these vehicles to Dallas, Texas by next week. How would you do it without driving them?
Well, most likely a train. I mean, one of the great things where there is a lot of value in trains is the freight area, and certainly vis-a-vis pollution in particular.
Yeah, couldn't agree more.
And I would like to see, of course, fewer SUVs.
Well, if I had to do it myself, I think I would probably have to put them on a truck or a train, because I couldn't drive them myself.
The average bi-level auto rack car on the freight train could haul about 10 vehicles of that nature. There you go.
Is that enough or you got more?
No, that pretty much sums everything up.
Well, thank you. I hope
Just
you
thank
make
for your
some
input.
progress.
All in all, nation, with the calendar showing only 9 more months until National Train Day, I certainly hope that the 2012 NTD will have an emphasis on the original principles of its foundation, without all the fluff and distractions that have been added in over the years. The holiday was supposed to stand for how far rail travel in America has come in the past 140 years, celebrating milestone achievements like the completion of the Transcontinental Railroad. However, it's turned into one big Amtrak promotion. From all of us at National Top Notch News to the railroad tycoons watching, I'm saying to you, get involved with NTD. It was founded for your type of companies to celebrate the leaps and bounds your freight trains have made over the past century. We can't fix the infrastructure problem in America if we don't realize what it is. Look, in the 60s and 70s, the interstate highway system was created, shifting the passenger transportation preference to automobiles, and now it's starting to fall apart right under our tires. Realize that NTD celebrates a time when rail was king of the long-haul transportation. In order to get America working and moving again, we have to start laying down high-speed tracks. Once completed, they'd span from Los Angeles to Chicago to Washington, D.C. to New York. Not only will it create jobs, lessen impacts on climate change, and ease congestion on the highways, but it will also put us in the same boat with Western Europe as far as personal transportation. According to the United Nations, countries like Spain and France have greenhouse gas emissions of 406 and 532 million tons, whereas the United States has emissions of 7,000 million tons. The difference is astronomical. The reason is that there is less car ownership and therefore fewer cars driving cross-country in Spain. Instead, the vast majority of the citizens travel cross-country via high-speed rail. If we as a country did that, then we would be going green in such a huge way, the gasoline savings would be over 1 billion gallons a year. And with those words of wisdom, I say goodnight, America. From all of us here at NTNN WBLR Boston, make sure you're always functioning top-notch. I'm Sophia Montgomery. Thanks for stopping by.